Hey everybody, this is Shawn Powell. I've been really focusing a lot at power lead systems lately, and I really thought there's a couple of things, three big mess ups or mistakes that people make commonly, I think, in the power lead systems world that usually winds up making them struggle or eventually even failure. And these are paths that a lot of new people coming into power lead systems wouldn't necessarily know. So these are things I've learned since being in. I've been in power lead systems now for just about, I guess, 2.5 years now, something like that. And it has been a rock solid business, weekly paydays like clockwork. And I'm going to go through and show you three mistakes that I think people make. Not only that, I'm going to give you two big tips, two huge tips that help me. And when I say that it helps me, let me show you this right here, y'all. If you see today's date, this is Monday, June 26th. It's 9:21 a.m. I'd like for everybody to see how realistic the postings I'm going to show of income to let you know how this business works and how it still works for me 2 years plus later. If you don't know who I am, that's me right here on the right, my little boy Adam. He's 10 years old, and we've been free. I say we together because he lives with me. It's summertime. We've been free from a job for the last let's see, since May 7th of 2015. So 2 years, 1 month, and 19 days of freedom. And y'all, I can already tell you, we've really enjoyed the summertime, getting out, going anywhere we want to go. We look up stuff on Google, and anywhere within an hour to 2 hours time from here, if there's a fun place we want to go to, we pick it once a week and just up and go. Matter of fact, we did this. We did the Omni Family Center recently, and went there. It was absolutely incredible. They got all sorts of fun things to do there and things of that nature. All right. Anyhow, y'all, I hope that you find freedom. I hope that what I'm about to tell you about Power Lead Systems is really going to help you in your Power Lead Systems business. Okay, let me show you what this week has been like for me in Power Lead Systems. Okay, now understand, I have not been promoting. I do not do a traditional way of promoting like most people doing a crap load of paid advertising. I don't do it that way. I've never had to be honest. I have learned that in the Facebook world, which is entirely free, and in the YouTube world, which is entirely free, those are two great ways to brand yourself into a business. Any business that you like but you're really going to have, in my opinion, find a business that really means something to you because people can sense it. There's a variation between signing up for something just for the money, to be honest. Just because I got a friend of mine that made a lot of money, that I've got some really rich people, friends that are in, an online business, and compared to finding something that I really believe in, I want to get behind it. I want to put my name on it. I want people to see that, I am the power lead systems guy. I'll use that as an example. But whatever it is, that's who you want to become. That's the person that you want to be for that business. You want to be a beacon for the business. Okay. This was from June 24th. If you're not real familiar with Power Lead Systems, gold members are $20 each every month. It's reoccurring income. So this is 20, 40, 60, $80. Is that right? 20, 40, 60, $80 I've made in the last, let's see, 2 days. So basically today is the 26th, but this is within the morning time. So this is the last 2 days I've made just in Power Lead Systems. Okay, platinum is going to be a fast start bonus. That's $400 here, another 400 here. So that's 800 I've made. And diamond, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I have got a crap load of diamonds over the last 2 years, y'all. I got over 170 diamonds in the first 2 years. I don't even know. I don't even keep count anymore. But there's a couple more diamonds come in, and I got a diamond like 2 days before this one as well. So I just wanted to show you, this is the income I'm making as of right now. I would go on my email and show it to you, but the only problem is all the information is showing right here. I usually put this in here to help cover up emails, things of that nature. So this is why I usually post this on my timeline as opposed to that. But I always like to include the dates because I want people to see that this is dated and that what I'm doing is now. Okay. Now, this is going to be one of the tips I'm going to give you for helping to create momentum. Okay, so let me go on my timeline here on Facebook. Let me show you a little more as to how I do this. Okay, now this was a couple of days ago. Now, I like to post motivational things, things that I've thought about power lead systems, blah, 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 anything. I use my timeline so I can be a beacon, for the business. Okay, another gold and another diamond, not too bad in less than 24 hours time. The answer is simple, and then I put my link right here describing Power Lead Systems. Okay, now who's doing the describing and talking about Power Lead Systems? I am. Okay, well, why would I not use my own tools in Power Lead Systems when I can use it to brand myself into this business? See what I'm saying? I have no need to use anybody else. Now, if you're brand new into Power Lead Systems, then yes, you probably do need to get a good share code. I started off with a share code just like anybody else will. I think it's a good way because several reasons. Number one, Power Lead Systems can feel intimidating at the beginning, but really, to be honest, it's not that as much as knowing where to come in, where to put your foot at first. I think a good share code is going to go ahead and get you a landing page, a sales page up and going. That's going to help promote your business. And if you really, really believe in it, and show these people something that's really impressive, it's going to help you. Okay. In due time, I would suggest y'all eventually making your own content. Now, let me show you something. If you've got an absolutely drop dead, gorgeous, incredible landing sales page or a sales page that you're really, really big behind, there was this one that I used to follow, and they did a really exceptional job, blowing my mind at how good the sales page was. So, what would I do is I would take a page about like this, and I'd put a small video right here, or maybe add my own content or something to connect me to that page. You understand what I'm saying? So that I'm actually being connected to it. This is another page I've got where I just showed you a second ago. This is for another business I do, Traffic Hurricane. Okay. Now again, this is Power Lead Systems. This is what I created. I like to add my own touch to it. It's my own personality. This is little things I made over here, getting started. Monkey see, monkey do. I want them to follow exactly what I do. But if you look down here, y'all, this part right here, this is really what I'm talking about adding to add you into a really good sales page. So if you go into a share code that you really, really like for a business and you're not ready, or for whatever reasons, whatever hangups you got to get over, that's fine, y'all. Stick with that. Stick with that incredible sales page and maybe just take a second and add something like this to the bottom. I tell my people personally, now my share code doesn't have this in it because I don't want your people bypassing you and coming in underneath me. See what I'm saying? And they will do that at times, y'all. I know that. So what did I do is I made my own where I put my own content in here the same way that you can. You see what I'm saying? So I give them a way that they can connect directly with me. And if this was someone else's share code, y'all, I would still do this. That would be a given for me. Okay. Now, down here, if this wasn't my page, I would still take something like this and put it down here. You could even copy this exactly if you wanted to, and then just put your picture down here. Maybe you and your family member or something like that, so that people have ability to know who they're connecting with. Okay. Now, if you, I would do that either way. So this is a big tip. This is a tip I won't even plan on giving you, to be honest. But y'all, people join people, and when you take the person out, you're always going to struggle, right? That's just a given. Now let me show you something. If the sales page was everything set up, I'm not the one explaining it. That's fine. What do I want to do? I still want to be the person sitting here telling them about the business. Okay. Now, here's a couple of big tips. Don't let the cat out the bag. Don't never tell them what the business is inside the landing page. People assume they know what something is. Believe me, y'all, they assume they know what it is. Oh, it's Power Lead Systems. Oh, I know what that is. And then be gone. They have no idea that gold is 53 a month. Oh, that's too much. Well, do you realize that 30 of it goes back to the people? We make more money than Power Lead Systems does. Okay? And on top of that, y'all, let me talk about this just for a second. You see this diamond right here, $100? It's 147. 125 of it goes back to the people. Out of that $400, which is $497 to go platinum, 450 of it goes back to the people. Do you think if I had said here that it was Power Lead Systems, do you think they would have learned all that? More than likely not. Okay? So, in my opinion, put you in it. Even if it's just a 2-minute video at the very beginning, at the landing page or something like that, do find a way to put yourself here. So I would definitely make a landing page. This is one of my own. I've got a bunch of them I've created where I put me here. I also use the same video and just put it in different landing pages. And I never tell what it is. I want people to know that I'm passionate about it, that I'm really behind the business I'm doing, but I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag. Go from there knowing who I am to this, where I'm also here, is a awesome combination to go into when they come into a business and learn about the business. Okay, in my opinion, that's what works for me. That's exactly what I'm doing now. Power Lead Systems, just to let you know, this is where I made 31,000 in 13 days in a business using my own landing and sales pages. Okay, I will actually wind up making $40,000 in the first 30 days in that business. Now, to be honest, um, you're not going to have money like at the very beginning. There's nothing wrong with using someone else's credibility. Okay, so let's say that if you're in Power Lead Systems and you came into Power Lead Systems underneath me and into the business with me, then I would have no problem of you taking days like this, taking the picture. I don't mind. Now, don't lie and tell people it's you. And it's going to be kind of hard to. It says Shawn right here in the first place. But to say, look, y'all, let me show you something. This is the kind of income that's being made here. And y'all, and to let you know, I don't even promote Power Lead Systems directly. I never have. Okay, so that's gonna be a part of the tip, and just a little bit I'm gonna talk about as well. All right, I don't want to get too sidetracked here. Let me talk about the three mess ups that people make in the Power Lead Systems world. Okay, let me find my Power Lead Systems. Number one problem that people do in Power Lead Systems, we've got something called lead lightning. Okay, I understand what it's for. I understand that people are going to, want to pay that $7 and think they got a really great business at $6 every time someone comes into it. Blah blah blah. They got their lead lightning with a link, and it has an autoresponder email that goes out. Okay, I grant you, that's a lot of good things for $7. The problem is no one knows that Power Lead Systems is really connected to lead lightning. No one knows that what Power Lead Systems is when they get in lead lightning. So what happens is you wind up getting people that's going to be, you make $6. It's going to be the worst $6 you ever made in your life. Okay, how do I know this? Because I'm a hustler, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I get a lot of people into a business. I went from gold members up to 40, 45 gold members a month into my business. I wanted to try lead lightning, so I put it in for a little while, and that's what they went to first. And I did a good job, even promoting it. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you, that was the worst $6 I ever made in my life. None of them upgraded to gold. None of them understand what Power Lead Systems was for, and that was killing my business. I could not take lead lightning out quick enough, to be honest. Okay, so unless you are one of the four people out of the thousands, I'm guessing somewhere like that, who understands Power Lead Systems and just can't afford it, then and you just want to get away with getting some leads and you want to advertise something, just something, then maybe lead lightning. But that's under the assumption that you're going to make some money somewhere in the future that you go to Power Lead Systems. If I had to choose between being broke and trying to do Power Lead Systems or online business, I would spend $53 a month and have a couple of bean and weenie nights, some romaine top romaine noodles or something, and pay that $53 as opposed to saying that $7 from Lead Lightning. $7 for Lead Lightning is damning yourself. That's the honest truth, y'all. So, in my opinion, because I know you're looking at a big picture here for what Power Lead Systems can make for you. Okay, so we got gold, we got diamond, we got platinum. Okay, so the first mess up I think most people do is they come in a lead lightning, they don't ever go any farther, and what's worse is you're getting $6 pays that would have been $20 reoccurring every month. Get 2 to 3 people, y'all, on your pay line, it's going to pay for itself. I have never had to pay for Power Lead Systems directly because of the fact that I've always made money from promoting it. One of the biggest, I would say the biggest surprises, if not one of the biggest things I've ever done inside of a business since I've been in online business was go diamond in Power Lead Systems. I am going to take a second to show you this, y'all. Let me see here. Get to pictures. I'm gonna type in diamond here. Okay, I want to show you something. I've got it small because I do have a couple of people's information up here. I want you to see this. This is two diamonds in a day, two, 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 two. I really couldn't put more up here with it being, well, it's legible. So to be honest, I wound up getting 170 diamonds in the first 2 years in Power Lead Systems. I don't even do paid advertising. Now think about that, Joe. Just getting out to the people, and I wasn't even promoting it directly. Now I went diamond the very first day I came into Power Lead Systems. Can you imagine me losing? Because if you don't know this, y'all, when you're not qualified, you get emails letting you know that you just lost $100. You will continue to get these emails until you upgrade. Y'all, it would make me sick to my stomach to know that I was losing money like this. That is it's just a ridiculous amount of money. Um, this has got, how many is this? Two in a day, three, four, five, six, seven, seven, and actually it was 6 days or something like that right here in this image. I wound up actually getting 10 diamonds in that 1 week. I think I took that picture a little premature, but I wound up actually getting 10. And let me show y'all. This is gold. This is in 1 month's time from February to March. And this is, two gold members, a bunch of diamonds in here, y'all. A bunch of diamonds. Let's see here. Where is? I didn't even type it in correctly. Platinum didn't even show up because it was titled something else. So I really made more money than this. If you look right here, it's 4 gold members in 1 day, 3 gold members, 3 gold members. Y'all, I'm just telling you. And now let me show you the difference here. Okay, I think this is kind of important. I posted this the other day. All right. Now, when people first start off, I understand when you first start in Power Lead Systems how you may not want to spend for that $147 diamond and that $497 in platinum. Okay, I was a hard head. I was like everybody else. I didn't know where this thing was going to go, how I was going to take this. This has been a while back. Okay, this is about 2 years ago, somewhere in the ballpark. It was one I randomly picked, but I wanted to show people the importance of this. Okay, the way we get paid in Power Lead Systems is we have an incredible pass up system. Every other one that you get in for gold till you reach 10 people goes to you once you apply it, back and forth, back and forth. That's great because when you get a bunch of downline, think of all the pass ups going to be going to you, right? That's a lot of money. Okay. Well, when you first come into Power Lead Systems, one of the biggest things you're going to have is you're going to be passing up some of those, it would have been $20 a month. Now, it only takes a couple of them, and then Power Lead Systems pays for itself, so you're good to go. But during this time frame, y'all, if I wasn't diamond and I wasn't platinum, then this would have been $100. There's a big difference between $100 in a week and $675. And that's what I'm saying, just for being qualified. And y'all, I can't even describe to tell you the number of times, hundreds of times over, Diamond has paid for itself. Okay. And the 75 is where apparently I've got a couple of people that did the partial payment, and then I might have had a downline that got paid. So even if my downline gets paid for $100 for a diamond, they make 100. I still get $25 just because I got paid. Platinum the same way. If one of my downline gets paid $400, which I already got paid $400 for them going platinum, then I get paid $50 just for being the next one in line. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. But y'all, I can tell you, without being upgraded right here, that is a lot of emails letting me know I've lost $575 that would have been $675. So at the beginning, to say that you're only gold, to be honest, you're not even half the business. Because at the very beginning, these golds add up over time. I grant you that, y'all. That gold is a beautiful thing, incredible residual income. But these diamond and platinums, y'all, it's going to be the difference between nice, incredible paychecks and just getting started at these $100. Okay. My first month in Power Lead System, I made $700. My first month, I made $700. And if it wasn't for diamonds, it wouldn't have happened. Now, I said I was a hard hit earlier, right? I lost 2 platinums before I upgraded to platinum. Y'all, that was $800. 2 emails that still haunt me today. It took 2 of them, and within the same month that I said, all right, I've got to fix this. I've got to go ahead and fix it. My opinion, y'all, I've gotten like, how many platinums have I got? I gotten 2 in the last couple of days. This is 2 in the last 24 hours or 48 hours, something like that. Before this, I went 5 weeks straight when I got a platinum. That's $2,000 for just one part of an upgrade in a month's time. You know what I'm saying? Or somewhere in the ballpark. Don't let this go by, y'all. This is just money just waiting to be given away. So, number one mess up is lead lightning. Okay. Number two mess up is not going to be upgrading. You've got to go all in on this. Here's a huge tip to help y'all. If you want to know how I get a lot of diamonds and how I get a lot of platinums, I tell people. I literally tell people to go ahead and go diamond. It's something that nobody does. You would think they do. You would assume that they do. Here's the problem, y'all. Let me move this up a little bit. Or getting over 10K plus a month. Here's me making 13,000 in 30 days in another business. Understand, y'all, at this point where I'm showing this, I made 40K or 31,000 in 13 days. I'm literally telling you, I'm not promoting Power Lead Systems as my primary. These are my primaries. This is my money I'm making for my primary. It's not Power Lead Systems. So, but without Power Lead Systems and these landing page sales pages, I wouldn't be making this kind of money. I wouldn't be branding myself. I wouldn't be putting me in the business. Okay. 12, 13,000 a month in my primary businesses. Let me show you what was going on. Okay. This right here, y'all. I made this video obviously in March, right? Or maybe early April, something like that. This is me getting paid every week like clockwork in Power Lead Systems. Okay. This is week after week after week of just like one of those for $675, whatever I just showed you from a couple of years ago. This is what each one is like. Okay, so that just goes to show you. And again, I wasn't even promoting it as my primary business. Now, y'all, if anybody's interested in Power Lead Systems and don't know what it's about, if you click the link down below, y'all, I actually leave these 2 down there. This is going to take you to this page here, and it's going to take you to this page here, and I explain Power Lead Systems in here thoroughly in an 18-minute video, y'all. And I also talk about my primary business, but I'm not trying to sell it to you. About like I am now. I'm just telling people what my primary business has done for me using Power Lead Systems. You understand what I'm saying? So that's really what I'm doing. I'm not pushing anything on you other than explaining what Power Lead Systems has done for me, and I'm not even promoting it directly. Okay. Now, the 2 things I was going to give a big tip about is number one, you don't want to directly promote this. Okay. How do I know that? Because I see people who spend thousands of dollars sit in the Facebook group for Power Lead Systems. A lot of these are new people. Some are not even new. They're pretty. They know what they're doing. They've been in a few online businesses. They sponsor some people, and they're struggling to promote Power Lead Systems directly. In my opinion, one of the biggest things that you can do is give them the answer to their business. Okay, so let's say that I joined a new business that has got 2 million people in it. Okay, Power Lead Systems has got maybe 20,000 people in it, 25,000 at the most. Now stack up 2 million compared to 25,000. That means there's an awful lot of people not in Power Lead Systems that's doing that 2 million person business. When you go into the YouTube world and you're telling people how much you love that business, and you've got to practice what you preach. You don't just go into it and sign up and that's it. Show people that you're part of it. Show people that this is the business you do. It's like Traffic Hurricane, y'all. I mean, I put the work in, earned $43,204. I started promoting this in January. You know what I'm saying? So I've got credibility. You've got to practice what you preach. You got to get behind what you're doing. What was that? Okay, yeah. So you really got to be behind that business that you're doing, right? When you're in the YouTube world and you're putting the work in, and you're talking about how awesome the business is, and then you tell people the importance of Power Lead Systems and what it would mean to you. What has it meant, to your business and things of that nature, giving you the freedom to brand yourself into any business and to stand out like you wouldn't believe. You know, to me, I can use this for any business I ever want to do. I know how to. This isn't hard. You know what I'm saying? It really is not hard. And I made share codes for people so my downline can use this. I got like 150, 54 people, something like that. Last time I noticed that's using the same share code that I created. Okay. So in the process, not only while they're doing it, that's branding me as well. You understand what I'm saying? So it's always a win-win situation. My landing pages, I've got 19 or 20 landing pages that has me explaining this before people come in. And a lot of these people are using it. Let me show you this. 85,659 views. I built this page in, let's see, March. It's June. 85,000 people have seen this one page. One page. I've got others that's got more than this up there. I don't have one. I'm not going to go into my other landing pages and stuff. But y'all, that's how you brand yourself. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, I even said that up here. Does branding yourself work? Aren't you watching me now? See what I'm saying? And I really did that to let people know that's what Power Lead Systems can do for you. Okay. So let's see. Give them the answer by telling the people that love this business, wherever that business is, that Power Lead Systems is the answer to any business. And then giving them the answers to that business are going to produce people who want to do great in that business here. If they want to do great here, they're willing to go into here and they're going to use their tools. The problem with people who directly promote is they get people who do not use their tools. They are more of that lead lightning mentality. They don't even have anything to promote. They're not really. So when they get out in Power Lead Systems, they're going to use default landing pages, sales pages, and you're really not going to stand out. Even if I was promoting it and there was 1,000 people doing the exact same business I'm doing, look at how much I'm going to stand out by making my own content as opposed to using that vanilla, whatever's using by that default landing and sales page and brand myself every step of the way. Understand, I am not like other people that spend thousands and thousands of dollars to get promotion. Okay? And again, this money is not even me promoting it directly. The closest of promoting it directly I get is this YouTube video. That's the honest truth, y'all. And to me, it's work because I can open my mouth and just tell people what I think about the business. I know how real Power Lead Systems is. I know what it can do for my business. I will tell you this. If I didn't make $1 in Power Lead Systems at all, you could sign me up for the next 5 years. Because without Power Lead Systems, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do these pages. And I cannot brand myself. And that's the difference between the next level, blowing the damn doors off of any business I pick, and coming in using the default landing and sales page that everybody else is doing and struggling to because to be honest, y'all, people struggle when they take the person out. That's the problem. That's really honestly the problem. People want to know what you think about your business. How are they going to know if you're hiding behind a landing page and sales page where you're not even there? They don't know who you are. Hell, they could sign up underneath you and be posting in a Facebook group, and you could be posting on the post, and they wouldn't even know who you are. It's failure. Failure is what that is. So, my opinion, taking it to the next level and being serious for the ones that's really ready to do it, it'll get you there. Now, here's another thing too, y'all. To let you know, a lot of y'all, you are going to sign up for businesses, and how familiar does this sound? And then you blame your sponsor for your failure, right? Well, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, it's not your sponsor's business, it's your business. You find a business you believe in. You open your mouth, you tell people what you think about that business, and then you get out there and get seen. If I'm not getting seen, I'm not going to grow. Period. It's not hard. But you're going to have to do that. And so, y'all, Power Lead Systems was one of the first business I got into using Facebook and YouTube. Not having a sponsor, y'all. I didn't use that excuse. I looked at it as what ifs and put these all in my mind. I had so many what ifs. If I try this, if I try this, if I know I'm not going to quit and I focus at one way of getting out to people, just one way, and master that one way. In my case, it was Facebook first. and master one way of getting out to people, and I'm branding myself every step of the way, then the second part that I'm about to give you is going to really help you out, y'all. It's going to be adding momentum into it, right? But if I know I'm not going to quit no matter what I do, then it's just a matter of time. Let me show you this also, y'all. Let you understand this. The ones experiment the most wins. What does that mean? The ones that try different things and don't quit. The ones that have those what ifs. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you what. I learned this on my own while I was out there busting my asses in the trenches in the Facebook world. While I was out there doing YouTube videos. I learned all these things. But you know what was really impressive? I never watched Mark Cuban or anything. Damn if he didn't say exactly what I had taught myself. The ones that experiment the most wins. You got to get out there. You got to get seen. And here's another thought to y'all. Think of just about anything that a movie, a video game, a new business, a car, anything. What do people? One of the first things they do when they do a search on YouTube, the word review, right? Now, I'm not going to make every YouTube video a review video. I'm not. But what is a review really about? People want to know what you think about it. What does it mean to you? What has it meant to you? What can it mean to you? Telling people what you know and what you find out about something is what they're looking for. So to be honest, y'all, just find a business you believe in. Get the bullet points, all the great things about it, and tell people so they don't have to assume they're going to figure it out. Tell them about those upgrades in diamond and platinum. Tell them how important it is. Because if you don't and you assume they're going to figure it out, assuming is a huge percentage drop. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that. Y'all, I think I'm about done with this video. I know it's a little strung out. I've been on vacation for the last week or so. And I do come up here every once in a while and post some things up here. It's been spending a lot of time with my little boy. Like I said at the beginning of the video, we're going out, trying new places, things of that nature. But yeah, I can already tell y'all, even though I'm not promoting it by any paid advertising or anything like that, here I am still getting, what is this, 809, that's 1,000, 1,100, $1,180 in what, 2 days, 2.5 days, and this is not even my primary business. There is a difference, y'all. What I'm telling you is what it works. It just plain out works. And I've learned staying away from lead lightning, focusing, go ahead at gold at minimum. And y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that gold would have been 20, 40, 60, $80 as opposed to that 1,180. There's a big difference between gold and diamond and platinum. Don't never halfway do a business. Don't never halfway. Put everything you got into it, find a business you believe in, and don't quit. And to be honest, I don't give a damn what happens in Power Lead Systems. It's a rock solid business. I'm not going to ever leave it. It will always be my backbone business so that I can make this and this and this into any business that I ever decide to do. Once you learn to think like that, y'all, then you've already won. You've already won. It's just a matter of time. So y'all, I hope that some of y'all, I know it's a little bit of a longer video. I really hope that you grasp the idea of what I'm trying to say because the technique works. I don't know very many people that can really pull out how many. Let me see if I can find my pictures again. Diamonds and gold. Yeah, I think this is it. I don't know many people that can literally get 40 gold members in a month without spending a dime. You know what I'm saying? Um, I've never met anybody. I was able to get free from a job in 6 months from the first day of online business using my S3 phone and Facebook. That's what branding yourself, telling people what you think about your business, using common sense, and know if I'm not getting seen, I'm not going to grow, is going to do for you. All right, y'all, I'm going to end this. If you are not in Power Lead Systems, y'all, I'm going to just go ahead and tell you that is a given that you have got to be part of Power Lead Systems. If you click the link down below, y'all, it's going to take you directly to this page right here. You get a chance to see one of my landing pages. And then you go right here, and I will highly suggest connect with us in the Facebook world. I actually have this, and it's actually connected to my traffic hurricane business. If you're interested in that, That's fine as well. I'll tell you what, I'll put the link there as well, so you can have access to the entire funnel itself if you like. I got a share code for it and everything of that nature. Come into Power Lead Systems with me. You have access to my videos if you like to use my videos. And I'm gonna tell y'all, this right here is a hell of a video that I explain, in my own words, exactly how Power Lead Systems works. It's got a lot of character behind it. It has a lot to do with the fact of how I get all my diamonds and platinum. Again, which me just sitting there explaining everything and what it's meant to me. So it really, really works. Click the link down below. Go ahead and sign up. Friend me on Facebook. Get in our Facebook group, and we'll be looking forward to seeing you there. Appreciate it.